Yep. As I thought, you know what I mean? Davies, Gangsta Grills, Hate Me Now, well worth the wait, you feel me? This nigga get better with every project that he release. And you already know, man. Harlem, New York. You know, you got DJ Drum on the joint. We already know he got bars, subject matter. There's some great production on here, some good features. His flows was on point. I'm not saying every song on here is a fan favorite of mine, but at the same time, he definitely delivered with this mixtape. And it's also on iTunes, so I don't know if it's a mixtape or an album. I think that's kind of a new trend where you can sell a mixtape, but at the end of the day, it's a mixtape. So let's talk about it, man. He come out the door with Call My Couch. Definitely a hard song, man. He spazzed out on that joint. Got DJ Drama doing a little intro. That's one of my favorite joints off the project. I definitely fuck with that beat with that sample. Going into KD, he got bars, bro, on that joint right there, man. Street orientated, violent content, talking about the streets, you dig. I like that hook as well he did. The beat was kind of dark. Going into Demons, definitely fuck with that. Another favorite of mine off the tape. That beat was crazy. Definitely talking about that street life, you know what I mean? I like his flow in this joint. That hook wasn't bad. Forbes featuring Nas. I knew it was gonna be a good record. Basically trying to make it rich, you know what I mean? Both their verses was on point. I love the jazziness of the beat. I knew Nas was gonna deliver, and it's been a minute since I heard like a Nas song or a Nas verse, and he definitely came through. Didn't disappoint. Going into It's Time, I felt like it was okay. Number 6, Give It To Her featuring Rico Love. It's more of a female orientated song, jazzy little beat right there, and the content was straight. It was nothing wrong with it. Going into number 7, Get Acquainted. Definitely fuck with that. He basically got the block mindset. You know what I mean? I love that sample and that beat. It's a fire track, man. No bullshit. He came through with this project though. Moving on, I Can't Complain, featuring Pusha T. His storytelling was crazy. Push killed it. You already know. The beat was ill as shit, and he came through. Dumb shit. That's another favorite of mine. This record just go dumb. If you're from the Bay Area, you already know what it is. You already know that slang. That shit definitely go dumb, man. Moving on to Arizona featuring Styles P. Smooth, jazzy type beat. Both their verses was on point. You know, I love that sample. And I love their flows on this joint, man. It was crazy. Going into All I Know featuring Trey Pizzy. I wasn't feeling his flow that much on this song. I just thought the song was okay, nothing too special. Going into Nino, definitely fuck with this song. You know, the instruments in the record, the beat was crazy. His life in the streets is what he's talking about, and it is what it is. A dope song. Everything featuring Jadakiss and Styles P is number 13. Another favorite of mine. To me, it's a classic song. You know that it's a song you could play back to back. You could just hit repeat and just let that shit go, man. Straight up. Enjoyed the beat and everybody verses was on point, but I think Jada he carved out a nice niche in this song, and he had the favorite verse, man, in my personal opinion. Moving on to number 14, Bring a Friend featuring Mac Wiles. They verses was alright, you know, it's not the best song, it's not the worst. It was okay. Moving on to No Coachella for me, another favorite of mine. He just let you know why he ain't go, man. In the streets, getting it, doing what he doing. You know what I mean? His lyrics with the flow and that beat just crazy. I knew that song was going to be a standout for me just by the title of it, you know, because everybody wants to go to Coachella. And then I'm like, damn, why he don't want to go to Coachella? So, definitely one of my favorites. Streets Ain't the Same. He talking some real shit in this. I like his delivery on this record. I thought that beat was jazzy. I love that sample. It was a crazy record, you know what I mean? I definitely fuck with it. Chose Me featuring Floyd Miles. I fuck with that. It's another female-orientated record about the next nigga bitch, and if you ever stole a nigga bitch, then you already know what it is. I ain't got to get into it. Moving on to number 18, Mama Working. Basically, if you listen to the intro of the track, you already know what it's about. Selling drugs, doing what he doing, while his mom's at work. You know what I mean? I definitely fuck with that song. That song is dope. Not a problem with it. I think his flow is just crazy on that record. You know, some songs, I just feel like the production was kind of slow for his flow, and then it picked up eventually. That was one of them. Going on to number 19, Numb. I love that beat. And I like this song, man. You can hear his pain in his flow, in his lyrics, and you go through so much shit, you just feel numb. You know what I mean? I think I've been there before. I think y'all been there before. You just go through so much bullshit, so much hurt, so much despair and pain. You just be like, you numb to everything. And personally, a lot of my family and friends seem to think I'm just numb. Like, I don't care about life and all type of other shit, but that's another story. Last track, I'll Do Anything featuring Floyd Miles. Definitely a real song right here. Definitely another favorite of mine. It was dedicated to someone he lost, and this was actually the first song I heard on the mixtape, and I was like, wow, just impressed that the way he put, descriptive lyrics to a beat, and it'll make you damn near want to shed a tear, make you miss anybody you lost, from family to a friend. You know what I mean? And it's definitely a dope song to where it makes you appreciate people while they're here instead of when they're gone. Overall, man, Mixtape is an 8.5 out of 10. It's dope, but it still have a little bit of, flaws here and there. But overall, 17 joints I rock with out of the 20. And the beats is just fire. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Still, he delivered. That's still not a bad mixtape. That's still not a bad rating. You dig? But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, one.